like, obviously mid-race, all I'm thinking is I'm like top 3, like win. I want to make the team, but I didn't look at the time once, and when I finished, I waited and waited and waited and saw 3:57, and like, as many people know, breaking 4 has been quite a conquest for me for quite some time, and I did it today, but for it to take 3:55 to make the team, all I can say is like, the point is to send the strongest team to bring home medals. And obviously that's what the women's 1500 is doing right now.
With the state of the American 1500 running right now, is that kind of what you expected coming in? It was going to take that caliber of time to make the team?
I knew it was going to take breaking 4, so I kept telling myself, like, I'm going to have to do something I've never done before, but like I knew I was ready to. 3:55, I don't know if I was expecting that. I think I kind of figured 58. So 57 I thought would definitely be in the ballpark. And my coach and I figured that was the sort of shape I was in. So yeah, 55 surprised me a little bit.
Consistency on the global stage, the number of teams that you've made, and now to finally just, I mean, not just break the barrier, but smash through it. Like, do you feel like you helped elevate the level of women's 1500?
Yeah, I'd like to think I have. I think like last year being the only American in the final at Worlds, I felt a huge responsibility. Like my U.S. teammates were in a more challenging heat, I guess you could say, and I knew like we need representation in the final. So to be the person that's done that the last couple of years, I hope that sets an example. Even though, you know, it's not like I've been right in the mix with the front runners of the final, I do feel like just reminding people that like that's where we belong was my job. So yeah, it stings to not be going to Paris and doing that again, but because I've been thinking about it the last few years, just redemption after tripping in Tokyo. Yeah, so I don't know, obviously that hurts, but at the same time I'm like, I go back to really what this is all about. Is the reason we have this system is sending the best team we can, and the 3 women who just finished ahead of me, I mean, they're the best team right now. So
top 8 women in the race all ran new personal bests. What do you think it is? A lot of people are going to give credit to carbon-plated shoes and things like that, but what do you think the factor is that everybody's running so much faster than they ever have in the past?
I mean, I've been there for the last like 12, 15 years nearly, and like sure, the shoes are a little different. The work is harder. We're training smarter. Our coaches are more informed. We have more access to information. I mean, I love New Balance, but they don't get all the credit for what I'm doing. Like when I go and line up on that starting line, the shoes make a difference, but I'm working my butt off every day as well as the rest of these ladies. So there's way more going into it than just the carbon.
Do you think there's a much bigger emphasis on recovery now than there was, say, 10 years ago? Oh,
definitely. I mean, if you look at what the majority of us are doing, we're just running, eating, and sleeping, and you know, enjoying it along the way, so we don't lose our minds. So it's not that big of a secret. We just work really hard.